Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this, Monday evening live session where we go deeper into the concepts of Lean Six Sigma and uh, discuss the deeper aspects of it, so that whenever we go practical, it will serve the purpose. Okay, today I'm going to reveal a very big secret of the consulting, the consulting world. Okay, and how we conduct the projects, how we deliver the projects. So each and every day by day, how what we do when we take the project, and the same model you can also replicate. This is something which we are going to discuss. Yes, good evening to everybody. Let's complete our ritual. If you are new, you are attending the live session first time, just type me in the chat box. Have I started recording? Yeah, yes, recording is on. Yes. Whoever is attending the session first time, just type me in the chat box. And first, we'll welcome you all. In the room. First of all, yeah. Anybody new in the room? Because there are a lot of people yet to join in. Of course, I can understand today being Monday working day. The attendance in Mondays are generally a little lower than yeah. So team, can you just check out with the new members who joined yesterday? Okay. I'm again a little away, just like last week, for this particular client, and that's why you are not seeing the mic and all this setup. What I have. Okay, and even the camera also is different. Anyways, chalo, शुरुआत करते हैं with a very interesting input. Okay. First, let me break down the duration. Okay, so what is the topic we are going to discuss? Yeah, belated Happy Janmashtami. What is the topic we are going to discuss? Type in chat box if you have seen that. Yes. Be a little, if you are not moving, if you are not driving, or if you are not on the roads, then you can just type and give me the feedback. Okay. So today's topic, we are going to discuss about the consulting model, the project consulting model, which all the consulting companies are using, and I'm going to decode that each and every aspect of it one by one. Okay, so all the new members, if anybody is there new, whatever live sessions we take, you generally will get the recording of that in masterclass archive. Okay. Lean Six Sigma consulting model is something which we are going to discuss. Now let's understand the duration. Okay. Now, generally, Lean Six Sigma has 3 levels where the projects are done. Okay. Total, we have 5 levels. We all know that, correct? What are the levels we have? We have white belt. Okay, in white belt, generally we do no projects. Okay, and the last one is master black belt, MBB, I will write in short. So master black belt does the mentoring, just like our cricket team mentor, our coach, right? Currently it is Gautam Gambhir. So Gautam Gambhir, no matter what is the situation of the match, will never enter for the batting, even though he's a fantastic batsman. But his role is a coach, as a mentor in the team. So white belt people, just a awareness level. MBB, master black belts, are the mentors who will not do the projects. They will oversee the project. They will identify the project. They will give the training, coaching, consulting, but they will not do the project as such. Okay. So what remains are the 3 levels in between: yellow, green, and black. Now, is there any clear-cut demarcation? What is yellow belt? What is green belt? How do you define what is yellow belt project? What is green belt project? What is black belt project? Okay. So the simple, what you can say, a simple, see, this cannot be defined, in black and white. The reason being, every industry is unique industry. Okay, that's point number one. every organization is a unique organization. Every process is unique. Their challenges are unique. So it is very vaguely defined differentiation between yellow, green, and black. Now, how we define yellow belt are smaller projects, just like small Kaizen projects. Green belt are medium complex projects. You can just make a note of this. And black belt are high complex projects. Now, how do you define high complex? I have seen multiple organizations do it differently. For example, I have seen organizations defining how much saving every belt is doing. Accordingly, they define what is the level of this project, whether it is yellow belt, green belt, black belt, according to the saving. Okay. Second organization I have seen, they define according to the how many functions are involved. If only one function is involved, then it can be a yellow belt or a green belt project. But if there are multiple functions involved, then it can be a complex project, which is black belt project. Okay. Some organizations do umbrella thing like this. Okay. For example, you have a black belt project on the top and it is broken down into multiple green belt projects. This model also I have seen. So the people who have defined these levels, yellow, green, white, black belt, master black belt, they have not defined it completely black and white. That's why it is kept a little open for every organization to take the decision. Now, meanwhile, who has started this belt system? Anybody knows who is the person who decided this belt system? Just type in the chat box if you know the name of the person. Let me give you a clue. The person was from Motorola. Bataiye. Anybody knows? No, Juran is from. So Juran was an American who worked in Japanese quality revolution more through juice. Okay. But it was not Juran. Who else? Type in the chat box. Think about it. Who has given these belts? Just for our understanding, because we are going to be Lean Six Sigma expert, we should know who are the father of this. Yes, you're very close, Rameshji. Bill Smith was, of course, Bill Smith is father of Six Sigma methodology, but this, Umeshji has hit the bullseye. It was Professor Michael Harry who basically gave this nomenclature. Okay, so Bill Smith and Michael Harry used to work for, Motorola. Bill Smith was an engineer. Michael Harry was a statistician into quality. So they used to work together. Bill Smith started with a model called AI. Okay. AI is not artificial intelligence. AI is not Air India. AI is analyze and improve. Okay. So whenever a problem used to come, Bill Smith started a concept called first analyze the problem and then improve upon it. Okay. And then Michael Harry joined hands with Bill Smith and the team, and slowly the DMAC framework. So Michael Harry together along with Bill Smith added define and measure, before analyze, and control, after improve. Okay. And then the framework, what we all are learning called DMAC, came into existence. And later on, after Bill Smith's demise, Michael Harry, took the baton in his hand and drove the Six Sigma initiatives in Motorola. Later on, Michael Harry also left Motorola and started Six Sigma Academy. Okay, Six Sigma Academy. Earlier, of course, Michael Harry is also passed away now. Earlier, he was very much actively involved in various forums. I personally have connected with Michael Harry, asked certain questions. Okay. Of course, when I was in the learning phase of Six Sigma, and he used to give, he was so generous. He used to give the answer, personally as well. So coming back to white belt, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, only yellow, green, black are, are the three levels where the projects are done. It is no clear-cut demarcation. What is black, what is green, what is yellow, but small, medium, and high, which is what, and it is kept open for organizations to decide. Are you clear this point? Just give me yes in the chat box. And you can see the duration. duration, you can say traditionally 1 month, 3 months, and 4 to 6 months. These are the traditional durations. Now, with SNG, with AI tools, now our target, okay, is to reduce this timeline further as well. Okay, so we are working very aggressively on that how we can actually compress the timeline of the projects and we can deliver results better and faster. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, so let's you guys can ask the questions if you have anything. Okay, now all right, as you all know, just look at this. Okay, yellow belt, green belt, and some of the black belts will be part-timers in their projects. Okay, in their project. What do you mean by part-time? They would have their own responsibility, regular responsibility, like production, like quality, like sales, finance, administration, HR. So these are their functional activities and responsibilities. Those will remain intact. Along with that, some kind of out of, let's say 8 hours, you have to spend some 5 to 10% of your time on projects. That's why I said part-time. Okay. In master black belt is completely a full-time role. So you have to only work on, the continuous improvement, culture in the organization. All right. So this is the objective of my master black belt. In some organization, if master black belt is not available, then the role is taken by black belt. Okay. So sometimes black belt, also that's what I mentioned, that black belt is spending around 40 to 50% of the time. Again, this is just indicative numbers. You might have a organization where 10% time is done given by the black belt. That is also possible. Okay, but this is the indicative time. Yellow belt generally give 5%. A green belt generally gives 10 to 20%, and black belt generally give 40 to 50%. Now again, it depends on organization. And master black belt is a full-time role. His role is to do the training, identify projects, project coaching, etc. And whatever I'm going to explain, it is something the role of a master black belt or a consultant. Okay, the same thing what we do when we go to the client space. Okay, clear hai everybody? I will share this document with you. So this is just a broad level breakup of those months. Okay, 1 month, 3 months, and 4 to 5 months. Okay, so how this can be, this breakup can happen. So define and measure phase. See, the maximum time is taken by analyze and improve phase. Understand this. The maximum time goes in analyze and improve phase. So if I have to draw a histogram of time, it would look like this. Okay, so maximum time goes in analyze and improve phase in Lean Six Sigma. This is just for you, a clarity. Okay, a breakup. Again, it is not hard and fast, but this is how the traditional way you should basically plan your project accordingly. Okay, clear everybody? यहां तक सभी लोग मेरे साथ है? Anybody behind not understood? This is just the basic concepts I'm covering. Yes, just quickly give me a confirmation that you have understood so far. So what I've covered is this. Okay. So these are the yellow belt, green belt, black belt, the duration. Okay. Even though there has been demarcation, but it is not clearly defined what is yellow, what is green, what is black. Okay. It is kept open for the organization to decide. Then, the part-times and the full-time roles as far as the, belts are concerned. And this is the further breakup, phase-wise breakup. Okay. Generally, analyze and improve phase takes maximum amount of time in the projects. Okay. Now, let me quickly share another PowerPoint presentation. And I am revealing the secret of the consultants. Okay. Now, this is very interesting. Now, this, what we are going to basically explain for, explain it to and make the masters in the consulting launch program. I believe everybody is aware of SNG's consulting launch program. Now, it is the only unique program in India where we handhold people to launch their business in training and consulting business in Lean Six Sigma. Okay, are you aware about it? Just give me yes in the chat box. If no, we can plan some, some awareness sessions later, but let me know your feedback. So we have a program where we help people to launch their training and consulting business. How many of you would be interested if, if such kind of handholding program would be given to you? How many of you, just type me in the chat box if you would be interested in that? Super, super. Okay. So, very good. So generally what we do is we, for our students, basically, we have a one-on-one call. First, our team speaks with the student. And then if I am available, I come on the Zoom call, I explain the concepts and all the details, and then you basically take the call and enroll. It's a very simple process we have prepared. Okay, so we will give you all the details about it. Okay, let's focus. I'm sharing you a very deep a trade secret of the consulting model, which is domain and the DMAC model, which we call it as a partnership model. Okay, now this model can enable. Now, for example, today I am in a copper industry right now. I'm sitting in a company which makes copper wires. Okay, tomorrow I can be in a company which makes pharmaceutical drugs. After that, I can be in a company which makes softwares or a logistic company. So this model helps me to go in any industry and implement this framework successfully. Okay, it's a proven framework. We have been doing it. I personally have been using this framework for almost 2 decades now. 2 decades. 20 साल का experience है ये framework. This is damn good framework. Just follow this to the T. Okay, step by step. Nuts and bolt detailed, and you will definitely get it. Just like a law of gravity. If you drop something from your hand, it has to fall down. No matter whether you like it or not, no matter whether you're focusing or not, doesn't matter. Just follow the steps and you will get the result. It's so simple, so powerful, so proven. Okay. So the partnership model is domain and demand. That's why it opens up the floodgate of the opportunities. It does not restrict you because you are from this industry. You should not do business in this industry. I personally have done almost all the industries I've covered. I've never faced a single challenge. Okay. Because of this powerful model. Now, the powerful model is called as domain and DMAC. Okay. What is domain? Domain meaning? What is domain? Type in chat box. Domain meaning what? Domain meaning domain knowledge. The process knowledge, the core knowledge of the process. For example, exactly the core. For example, let's say I am in the copper industry today. Okay. So do I know how the copper is made? Do I know how it is, how the molten copper is made, how the raw material is collected, how it is, how the furnace is used and how the rolling and other stuff is happening? I don't know the process. Okay. Because what happens is I cannot be expert of all the industries, all the processes, right? But we already have the domain expertise available as employees of the client or the process people. They know each and every element of it. They're experts in their field. They've been doing it for so many times. But because they are expert in the domain, but they don't know how to solve a repetitive problem. And that knowledge we have, which is called a DMAC knowledge. So domain knowledge remains with the employees of the client, and DMAC knowledge is what we have. So let me write we meaning including all of us. Okay. So what we are expert of, Lean Six Sigma DMAC framework, which phase, which tool to be used, how it has to be used, what are the, step-by-step guidelines, what are the frameworks. These are our expertise. Okay, so what we do, we, when a project is selected, when we make a team of people of domain expertise, and then we guide them to implement this to solve the problem. So if you are in the software company, take few people in various departments of software company. If you are in pharma industry, just take people from the pharmaceutical company. If you are from a steel manufacturer, if you're from banking, if you're from insurance, whichever field you are, just take the stakeholder. Now we have a very powerful tool called SIPOC, which is called SIPOC. Everybody just make a note of this, SIPOC, SIPOC. Of course, I'm not going to cover SIPOC today, but SIPOC is a tool in which we identify which departments are involved in this process. Okay, and we get representatives of those departments, and we call them as stakeholders. Make a note of this. So SIPOC will give us stakeholders. Remember this. SIPOC is a supplier input, process output, and customer framework. Okay. In our Greenbelt define phase, you will get SIPOC in detail. Please go through that. SIPOC will give us the list of stakeholders. So we'll take at least one representative from each and every department, and we form a team, because it's a team activity. Lean Six Sigma projects are a team activity, and we will be the facilitator, we will be the mentor, we will be the guide, we will be the leader of the project, and we will be guiding them in the DMAC framework. Are you clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Domain and DMAC partnership, how it functions. So it enables us to go to literally any industry. And even, let's say, even in your company, if you are working in specific function, let's say you are working in HR function, you can go to marketing and sales department and do the project. If you are from marketing, you can go to logistic and do the project. If you are from what do you can say? Are you understanding? So any function, even within organization also, you can use this domain and DMAC partnership model to go and deliver any project. See, as you go out of your comfort zone, understand this, your learning expands, your confidence expands. Then you will realize no matter which project, which function, the framework is exactly the same. Okay. Right? So this is what is a realization, what I want you guys to take. So you can do exactly cross-functional. So you can start identifying cross-functional project in your organization and use this framework over there. Okay, you can see no management will deny that. Okay, if somebody is taking initiative on his or on her own and going to the management and tell them that he or she is ready to take the project, nobody will deny, nobody will restrict, right? They will support only, correct? So try this out, this activity, domain and DMAC activity, which is combination of the process owners as well as you as a DMAC expert. Okay. Now let's move ahead for the next part. Now, this model has been taken from GE coaching. Okay. Now what happened? General Electric, after Motorola's grand success, understand this, okay? General Electric CEO, Jack Welch, very dynamic guy. So he gave the target before year 2000, all our processes should follow, all our processes. See, in Motorola, they started in the production system. GE was the company under the leadership of Jack Welch. They started utilizing the power of Lean Six Sigma, power of the DMAC methodology across all the functions. Okay, it was not only production; it was sales, marketing, HR, finance, your logistics, supply chain, production, quality. You name every function, they had a Lean Six Sigma. So he has given a 5-year framework, and he asked people to start implementing Lean Six, and he used to personally, review the progress of this and it was a grand success in GE. Okay, so after Motorola, GE also did billions of dollars saving, and that was the breaking point where Lean Six Sigma expanded like anything. Okay, now so GE coaching model, what the model which I'm going to explain today has been basically, it was started in Motorola, but it was not so structured over there. GE made it so structured because they massively implemented it, and they then what you can say, standardized kind of this model. Okay, now so we always start. Now there are two types of approaches. One approach is called as top down approach. Other one is called as bottom up approach. Okay, now right in our yellow belt also, you would have heard about Deming and Juran. Have you heard about these two gentlemen? Just give me yes in the chat. But do you remember? I speak about Deming, I speak about Juran, I speak about Ishikawa. Remember this? These two gentlemen. So even though they were working for JUICE, Japanese Union of Scientists and Engineers, these both quality gurus, who Juran and Deming, okay, these had a fundamental differences in their opinions. Juran was a top-down guy. Juran was the guy who brought Pareto principle into Lean Six Sigma and quality improvement, etc. Okay. Whereas Edward Deming was a bottom-up guy. Now, what is top-down and bottom-up? Understand this. Deming used to believe that if any improvement has to happen in the organization, it has to be done through the grassroots level first. Understand this? Okay? Yes. So PDCA cycle, the 14 principle, and all those concepts are the Juran's work, quality work. Okay. So Deming's work. So Deming was of the opinion that anything you have to do, first do it on the grassroots level. Are you understanding? But Juran has another opinion. Juran says, no, you have to basically come top down. Your top management has to basically, what I can say, have to be aligned with this. Then only you can implement this. Okay, so top down and bottom up. So our principle, our Lean Six Sigma principle comes under the top down. Okay, if your top management is not aligned with your framework or the concept or Lean Six Sigma methodology, then it's not going to work, no matter how much how much efforts you take to implement it. Okay, it's not going to happen. So organizations, top management's alignment is the first step. That's why secret number one, top management training program. Now, today I have come here. From tomorrow, I will be starting the top management training program for this particular company. Are you understanding? So that's the step number one of any implementation. And we call it as champions training. Who is champion? Champion is a top management representative. Now, champion could be head of the department. It could be CEO, CXO, CFO, all the CXOs basically. It could be VPs. It could be directors. So all the top people in the organization who have the authority to take decision and to provide the resources for the for the team members. Okay, support and the resources, right? So those alignment, if they are aligned, then only we start implementing Lean Six Sigma in the organization. Because why? Their role is very crucial. Okay, if they stop asking questions to your team members, to the project members, then all Lean Six Sigma efforts can go in vain. So top management training for the alignment is the very first step. So the first secret is, it is called Champions Training Program. Okay. So in the Master Black Belt level and in the Consulting Launch Program, we give you all the content of the Champions Training as well. Okay. Very, very important. First, their alignment. What is their role and responsibility? Every phase wise, how much review, how many reviews have to happen and what questions they should be asking. Everything clarity is given in this training program. Generally, some people prefer half day. Some people prefer full day training program. It depends on the availability and the or the other dynamics of the organization. Okay, the first step is top management training. We also call it as champion training. Clear, everybody? Just type yes in the chat box. Everybody clear? The first step is champions training. Always remember this. Okay. And Lean Six Sigma is always a top-down approach. See, bottom-up approaches are like, quality circles are there. You have Kaizens are there, right? Small Pokayokis are there. Okay. These are bottom-up approaches. We are starting from the grassroots. So top management may not be involved in those kinds of initiative, but Lean Six Sigma is a organization-wide initiative and management's alignment is must. Okay, that's the point. Then, okay, how do we start? Now, after champions training, okay, it could be half a day, it could be 1 day. After that, we start our green belt training program. Now, generally, okay, if we go full day training program for green belt, generally that green belt program is for 4 to 5 full days. That means approximately how many hours? 8 hours or maybe 7 hours. So approximately 30 to 40 hours of intensive training, intensive exercises we do in the program. Whereas black belt also has sometimes 6 to 8 days it takes for covering black belt. Okay. Now this is I'm exclusively talking about. Okay, green belt. Uske baad the black belt will take this. Okay, so this plus this. These many days, full days. Now you can split it up. You can do it 4 plus 4. You can do it 2, 2, 2, 2. It's up to the organization's planning and scheduling. Okay. Ideal batch size is 20 per batch. Now I'm talking about a physical one-on-one. Online also, I would not recommend to take more than 30, 40 people because then it would be difficult to handle it. All right. Now, every batch consists of 20 people. Per batch, we select, okay, 4 to 5 projects per batch. That means, let's say there are 20 people and we have selected 5 projects. So every project will have 4 people. Okay. So once they go through the training program, they will start working on the project immediately. So understand it. It is not only theoretical exercise. It is very much practical exercise. And we make sure whatever we are learning in this is getting implemented in the projects. Clear, everybody? So you should never exceed. See, these numbers have been after a lot of permutation combinations have been finalized. Okay. So do not exceed these numbers. One mistake organizations do, which you should avoid. You know what is that mistake? They take, let's say 20 people in the batch. They take 20 different projects. This should be avoided. Don't take 20 different projects so that all the people drive, because managing 20 projects at a time is not possible for the organization. It requires a lot of resources, a lot of time, lot of efforts and in the implementation phase. Okay. So even though I understand it, that's why the champions training is very important. You make sure that CEO is present, your HR head is present, L&D, learning and development head is present, so that they are completely clear, their concepts are clear. They should not be under impression that, okay, we will take a training program and everybody will do the project. It will be optimization. It is a suicidal attempt. Don't take 20 projects in one batch. Okay, it will be a suicidal. So you have to be very clear about that. Take 20 people in a batch and take 4 to 5, maximum 5 projects. I will restrict to 4 projects only. Maximum 5 projects. Okay. Very challenging projects, very important projects. Okay. And generally, I always start with green belt level projects. Okay. If a green and black belt level projects have to be decided. Okay. Clear, everybody? This beginning is clear. So we start with the champions training and then we start with green belt training. If so, it is like green belt and then projects, then black belts training, and then projects. Okay, this is like that. First, the training program, conceptual clarity, then the project execution. Again, green belt will go for 3 months. After that, black belt training for 6 days, and then again 3 to 4 months or 5 months. Okay, this is how the entire maybe a year-long program will run. Just give me yes in the chat box if you have understood this. Clear hai yahan tak, everybody with me? Any doubt into this, please let me know. And as you progress, as you become a trainer and consultant, there will be people from top management, they will try to, what you can say, squeeze the maximum resources. But understand this. Lean Six Sigma is a data-driven approach. It is a statistical approach. It requires a lot of data, a lot of analysis, a lot of meetings, a lot of solution implementation. It takes time. It takes a lot of efforts. Okay, so do not sabotage that effort by putting focus on 20 different projects. Okay, it's a suicidal strategy. All right. Now, going back to then, just remember these 4 steps. Okay, these 4 steps are very, very important. If you have understood these 4 steps, then the framework will remain absolutely easy peasy. Okay, now the main structure, the main 4 pillars are: first is the training. Training is simple: champions training and green belt, black belt training. Training is the conceptual clarity given. Just like we have a yellow belt training program on Sundays, similarly, we have green belt training program, black belt training programs. We have hackathons, online hackathons, similar kind of training, online or offline, can be conducted. Okay, it can be champions training, it can be participant training, which is project team members training. Okay, so training is clear, right? Training is, it can be a physical one-on-one training or online training program according to requirement of the client. The next one is called the workout. Now, this is very, very important. So try to understand this. Okay. Now we have, 5 phases: define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Correct. Let's understand. Let's talk about the green belt level batch. Okay. So we have given the green belt level training program for, let's say, 4 days. Okay. Now we will start working on the project. The first step is we will start working on the define phase of the project. Understands? Okay, define phase. Now type in the chat box, what are the different tools? Now, the new members may not be aware of all the tools, but what are the tools do we use in the define phase? Can you just type in the chat box quickly? What are the different tools generally we use in define phase? Yellow belt people also, you are aware about it somewhat, right? Okay, good. Data collection. Yeah, the basic data collection we do. What else? What else? Give me the big tools. Stakeholder analysis. Very good. Very good. और बताइए. See, check sheet वगैरह है ना वो, हाँ, SIPOC, RACI matrix, VOC. Very good. हाँ, I was expecting the very first tool, which is project charter. Clear? So what we do, we explain these concepts, again, revise this concept. Okay. Now we have ready-made frameworks in our LMS also. LMS meaning learning management system. Okay. So we have ready-made framework available. So you can take those framework and explain those framework. What is framework? Framework meaning, it is, let's say, project charter framework, which is a simple template, ready-made blank template. So it will be displayed on the screen, and you will explain. Of course, you have already gone through this in the training program, but now you are working on that in the project, right? So you'll explain again what is problem statement, how to write a goal statement, what is business case, what is in scope, out of scope, what is team members' roles and responsibilities. So all these things you will explain them, and you will ask them to complete project charter in the meeting itself. So it will be a half day or a full day workout, where in the workout, all the 20 people will be present. Let's say there are 20 people batch. So all 20 people will present in the room, just like a training program. And you will explain, if define phase, you will explain project charter, you will explain SIPOC, then they will do the SIPOC. Then you'll explain stakeholder analysis, then RACI metric, communication plan, all these tools one by one, you'll explain, and they will, as a team, they will work. Okay, so you will make them sit as a team. For example, if this is the structure, so first team will sit here, second will sit here, third and fourth. So if there are 4 projects, so 4 round table kind of arrangement you can do, and 4 project team members will work during the workout on their project. So they will implement the tools on their project. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Clear hai ye? Concept clear? So workout is similar to the training program. Only difference is in the workout, you start working on the real project. In the training program, it is a conceptual clarity, just like our yellow belt training program. So in yellow belt training program, I give examples like office working time, test of the tea. Okay, so very generic mundane examples. In the workout, real projects will be start. You start working on the real projects. Okay, the same will happen. So after define, let's understand this. Once the define workout is done, then comes the coaching. Now, what is coaching? In the workout, all the 20 people sat together, 4 project team members sat together. In coaching, one by one, they will come. Let's say they will come for, let's say this is project team member number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So first project will come. They will sit for 2 hours. In the 2 hours, they will present to you. You meaning you are the Lean Six Sigma, what you can say, a trainer or a consultant or a coach or a master black belt or a black belt. Okay. So you can review as a project leader also, you can do this. Okay. In the coaching, you can review whatever they have done in the define phase workout. So you will check the project charter word by word, sentence by sentence. You will check SIPOC. You will ask the questions. Any correction required, you will do the correction and ask them to correct there and there itself. Okay. So once the project is done for 2 hours, then a second project will come. So in the coaching, the team members will come one by one, the project by project. All the 4 or 5 team members will sit and you will coach them, guide them. Any correction changes have to be made, will be made, and then you will move to the next one. Are you clear? And then comes the steering committee. After this is done, then steering committee. What is steering committee? Steering committee meaning the group of champions. Okay. Which is nothing but top management people. All right. Now, these people will review whether the problem has been defined properly, whether the team members have been defined properly. Do they have enough resources? Do they have enough support provided, given? Okay, all these things. And they will ask the questions that, have you taken this area? Have you taken that area? Because they are the domain expert. They are the process leaders, right? They are the head of the departments. So they will ask the question to the team, and team, if necessary course correction is required, then they will do the necessary course correction. And this is called steering committee review. So during the champions training, the day 1 champions training, right? We will give them the list of questions which they have to ask to the project team members. So we'll just give them a complete ready-made that this is question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And of course, along with that, if they want to ask anything else also, they can ask. Okay. So this is the step number 4, which is steering committee review. Let me quickly revise. Training is green belt or black belt training, which is 4 days or 6 days training program. Workout meaning implementing, define phase into that, measure phase into the project, analyze phase, where all the project team members will sit together, all the 4 or 5 projects. Coaching meaning one by one, you will come, they will come and you will check whether they have done it rightly. Anything changes you have to do, that you will make sure it will be corrected. And steering committee meaning the top management people will come, they will sit and they will review. Generally, steering committee review happens for 2 hours or maximum 2.5 hours, 3 hours, not more than that. Okay. Yes. So this is how training, workout, coaching, and steering committee review happen. These are the 4 main pillars of the structure. Have you understood these 4 definitions? Just give me yes in the chat box. Clear hai? Very simply put, very easy to understand. Clear? Very good. Super. Now, let me directly show you the framework of that. Okay, let me share with you one Excel sheet of a project which we have delivered in recent past. And I will share this Excel sheet as well with you. Okay, here we go. So listen to this. So this is a roadmap. Again, the first one is activity. Now, when I say activity, I mean either training, either workout, either coaching, or you have steering committee. These are the 4 activities only. That's it. Training, workout, coaching, steering committee reviews. Training, workout, coaching, steering committee. ये 4 ही activities है. So this is the activity column. Then the timeline. What is timeline? If you start from, let's say today being the week 1, how this entire project will basically step by step will unfold. That is a timeline. Let's say week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, how it will unfold. Okay. And during that activity, what objectives, what actions you will take and what objectives you will fulfill. That is something which, for example, the first one, you remember Champions Training Program, head of the departments, top management people, CXOs, etc. So this workshop is planned for HODs and the key resources of the department. The purpose of this workshop is to make sure all the senior member understand the methodology, their rules and responsibilities. Okay. Then comes the Green Belt workshop, which is a training program for 5 days. Okay. Maximum 20 people. So after this training program, you can continue this or you can split it into 2 pieces, 2 plus 3 days or 3 plus 3 days like that. Okay. So again, in this program, we cover all the Green Belt tools in details with the conceptual clarity, with hands-on experience, expertise of Minitab, etc. Everything will be done just like our Green Belt stuff. Okay. See, in our Green Belt, what we do, whatever we cover in the offline workshop. Okay. See, online, if you are doing self-study, you cannot sit for 8 hours straight, right? That is the limitation of the self-learning experience of online. So what we have done, we have just broken this entire chunk of 4 to 5 days into small 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes videos so that you can consume them very easily. Okay, that is the objective of it. Okay, now, then after that, so these are the training programs. One is Champions Training and then the Green Belt Training, right? After that comes the workout, where you will now understand this. Sometimes what we do define and measure phase together. Sometimes we do this. Once you become expert into this, you can merge define and measure phase initially as well. Again, I will not recommend it right in the first project. You should do this. But as you go along, then you can merge define and measure phase. दोनों को आप combine कर सकते हो, right? But this is very much understand this. So after training is a workout, followed by, again, workout is all the team members, all the 20 people sitting together, and the coaching, meaning they will come one by one and show their progress. If they have any challenge, you can clarify their challenge and doubts, and you can guide them further. Okay. After coaching will become the toll gate review. Toll gate review is nothing but steering committee review. Understand this. Toll gate and steering committee. Toll gate meaning on the highway, we have the toll gate, no? Toll plaza where we pay the toll. Similarly, after, in this journey of the project, we have the toll gate reviews where the projects are reviewed by the top management, and that is called the toll gate review. Clear? So are you clear with training, workout, coaching, and toll gate review? The same 4 structural things in the define and measure phase. Just type yes in the chat box. Clear hai? Ye framework clear ho gaya? Very good. The same continues for the next. Okay. After measure phase comes analyze phase. So this is workout, then the coaching, then the toll gate review. Are you understanding? If you scroll it down, you will see the same thing happening. Then you have improved workout, improved coaching, improved toll gate review. Then you have control workout, control coaching, control toll gate review. And then you have the final final toll gate reviews. And again, we always recommend some sustenance audit. If you are a consultant, this is very, very interesting, or a project leader as well. After projects are done, after the final review and certification is done, see, we always suggest give certification, okay, for the corporate people where the projects are also done by the team. We always suggest to hand over the green belt certification after the projects are completed successfully. Okay, this is very, very important. And once it is done, you at least audit the progress of the project for next 3 months. And they are called as sustenance audit. Okay. Even though they have a control phase in place where they have the responsibility, accountability, who will collect the data, who will monitor it, what control charts are done, everything is clearly mentioned. But over and above, you should also audit as an external auditor, as a consultant. You should audit whether the progress of the project is there, it is maintained, sustained. Any kind of challenge you observe, you have to escalate to the top management immediately. So this is called the entire framework of GE, which is a proven model for almost more than a couple of decades now. Are you clear with this? Just give me yes in the chat box so I can share this entire model with you, so that you can just copy paste. We have ready-made templates given in your LMS system. You can download the template and just follow this blindly, and anywhere you get stuck. Okay. This is the WhatsApp number of the mentor. Please save this WhatsApp number. This is SNG's mentor WhatsApp number. It's a common number across the mentors. So if you send any query, some team members, whoever is available, who sees the message first, can reply to your query immediately. Okay. And we are available even on weekends as well. Okay. Because some people study on the weekends. So it's not like we will never give on response on Sunday. ऐसा नहीं है. Sunday को थोड़े हम लोग busy होते हैं yellow belt में half day. So still, on those days also, we respond to your queries. Okay. And WhatsApp is a better way of communication, right? So are you clear, everybody? Just give me a yes in chat box. यहाँ तक सब clear है. This is what I just wanted to convey. And this is a secret proven recipe for success of any project in any domain, the partnership model, okay? And this framework, okay? Just follow this to the T and you will get the result guaranteed, okay? Now, yes, we will share this entire framework. LMS link nahi mila? Okay, just send the message on the WhatsApp number, no? हाँ, just send a WhatsApp message. कोई भी challenge हो, okay? Just send a message to WhatsApp number. I didn't get the LMS link. See, LMS क्या है? LMS क्या है? What is LMS? Let me show you. LMS is www.sparrengavin.in. This is our learning management system. Sparrengavin.in. Just take the spelling, okay? Just go to the website, log in, sign in karo. आपका email ID will be the login ID. And if the password is not there, we can set a password for you and you can start login. Okay. Abhi ek just line message dal dijiye that I'm yet to receive the login ID password details. So our team will do the needful for you. Okay. And yeah, one more update I just wanted to give that a lot of people were asking about, we have not received the WhatsApp invitation of the of the live session. Okay. Yes. So the update is this. I explained this in the last session as well. Last week, what has happened is WhatsApp has suddenly started charging for the broadcasting message. Now understand this. SNG has a base of almost 10,000 students. Okay. Earlier, broadcast messages were not being charged. That's what we used to send the WhatsApp messages in bulk without any charges. Now each and every message is getting charged. Understand this. Okay. So it will be a huge cost just to communicate. Is, this is our, our live session. See, live session is absolutely, the timing is fixed. Monday 7:30, Saturday 7:30. No matter what. See, any changes in between, we will definitely communicate. But otherwise, 99% of the time, it is on Mondays and Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Okay. So what we need to do is just log in. Okay. Just log in into LMS system. Okay. Go to community tab. Let me just type here. Go to community tab. In the community tab, okay, there is a community option available. Just click on the tab and you will see the live sessions invitation along with the link. Just click on the link, you will directly enter the session. Okay, so what you need to do? Log in at 7:30, go to community, click on the link, enter. That's it. Clear everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. सबको clear है ये? So we can bypass this additional cost burden. Okay, because every time 10,000, let's say, understand this. Even if they charge 1 rupee or let's say 50 paisa per message, understand this. It will be for every message sent, for every live session, we have to spend 5 to 10,000 rupees. Understand this, right? Huh. Okay. I have not received yellow belt certificate. Okay. Arvind ji, just check inbox, your spam folder and your promotion folder. Okay. सबके लिए है. अगर yellow belt certificate नहीं मिला है, check inbox, spam and promotion folder. Email होगा info@odvco.com. ODVCO एक हमारी एक टाइप कंपनी है which is Online Document Verification Corporation. Okay, ODVCO, Online Document Verification Corporation. So all the certificates are stored there and they send you the result. Okay, so this is like this. You give the examination, we get the results done, send all the details to ODVCO and they will send you the certificate, email, etc. Okay. Sometimes it lands in your spam or promotion folder inbox as well. Just check out. If not received, just send a message on the mentor's number and we will do the needful. Okay. Now, how do we get the recording of this? Recordings are available in Masterclass Archive. Okay. Yes. I hope everybody, barring 1 or 2 people, you have got the login ID details. If yes, go to login that, go to my courses, you will find Masterclass Archive, live Masterclass Archive. And you can just click over there, scroll below. The last option, the last session will be the latest session. Okay. And you can see all the sessions which have happened in the past, right from the COVID time. Almost 4 to 5 years of the content is there. More than almost 300, 350 sessions, 1 hour, 2 hour sessions are the long form content, but it's a golden mine. Okay. Clear, everybody? Just type yes in the chat box. Any question, please, you can ask right now, or you can send the message on WhatsApp mentor number. Okay. So we will connect again. September first week, we'll have the Green Belt Hackathon happening. You will get the details about it in the first week itself. But just for your information, with timely communication will happen. Okay. Email भी check करिएगा. Email communication भी हम लोग कर रहे हैं. So community में भी link मिलेगा आपको and email communication भी आपको मिल जाएगा. All right. So I think that's it from my side. Thank you very much for joining in. Keep learning, keep growing, be very safe because there are a lot of heavy rains happening in Mumbai and around surrounding region. Some red alerts also have been declared. So make sure you are safe if you are in the same region. All right. Thank you very much for joining in. This is Diresh Patil signing off. Yes, the Excel sheets, etc. Everything we will be putting it in the below the recording. Okay. See, hackathon we don't have for master black belt. The reason being, like green belt and black belt, we have the tools, no? Master black belt is about concepts. So we don't have hackathons for the master black because the concepts are the frameworks, the concepts. Okay. So that's why it is not, covered as far as the hackathon is concerned. Okay. हाँ, yes. September first week में आप green belt कर सकते हो and then you can complete this. Okay. Offices in Navi Mumbai. Yeah, hackathon is a fast track. What can I say? Fast track certification program. A lot of busy souls are there in our community, right? Because see, I can understand. A lot of you keep on traveling. Okay, a lot of you keep on work exceed your time limits. So you get hardly some time to study. Just to just to what you can say overcome this challenge, we have started hackathon. Now hackathon से दो objective fulfill होते हैं. One is lot of people take admission but exam नहीं देते. So hackathon pushes those people a little, just a review, a revision of this entire green belt. Then you are pushed for the examination. And second part is you can fast track this entire thing. Okay, just take the certification. That's the first part you should be doing. First green belt and then the black belt. Okay, then आपको जिंदगी भर Lean Six Sigma, what you can say, सीखना ही है. Are you understanding? Yes. Super. So okay, you are from Thane, is it? Very good. Very good. Surely, definitely. I'm just planning for a meetup. Anyways, let's plan something in Mumbai and in Delhi, Bangalore. Lot of our team members want to want to connect. Okay, so एक दो meetups plan करेंगे. Yeah, green belt exam. Now understand this. Examination can be done individually. You don't have to wait for hackathon. Okay, let's say for example your study is done for the green belt. Just check the sample questionnaire which is given below. Once you are confident about this, then you can go for the examination. Just send a message to the mentor's number and they will guide you further. Okay. So mentors, so submerge ki ek dawa. Okay, which is mentor's number. Whatever challenge you have, just send a number. Just a message to the mentor's number. We will be there to guide you. Okay. Super. Okay, you are from Satara. Good. Satara. Once I had visited Satara. I think some friends' wedding. Good. All right. Thank you very much for connecting and joining. Keep learning. Keep growing.